Hey guys and girls, how's it going? And welcome back to another episode of the MadPack with myself, Lewis. We're brilliant, having yourself a great day as always. I've been so busy making this underground base and it's looking good. It's starting to look good. Do you want to see it? Shall I take you to it? Oh, I think you probably do want to see it. Alright, let's go have a little look, you see. So I've been doing this, and I think it's starting to come along really nice now. At the minute it's all planned, so it doesn't look like it will do, but you can see the general gist of what I'm going for. So check this out. This is, so far, the underground base. I've still got a few slimes spawning here and there, so I kind of need to sort that out, but at least they're not spawning in absolute tons. And you can kind of get the gist of what I'm going for here. So these are where the slime chunks were, and I had a comment in the comment section, obviously, saying that the if I raise it up by one level, the slimes won't be able to spawn because they only spawn below a certain level. So what I did is I thought, well, I'll make hills, because if we have it all flat, it's going to look a little bit meh, isn't it? So I added some hills. Now, at the minute, they haven't been you know, chiseled into shape. I've just put down the general layout of how a Minecraft hill works, doesn't it? It always kind of goes like this. So I need to go around, I need to kind of chop bits out here and there to make it look a little bit more natural. But except for that, this is kind of what I'm going for. So I'll have hills on these sides, hills on this side, and then here I'm going to have a little port where we'll do some fishing, and we're also going to have the Whitehall that's going to be put together here, which I think is going to look pretty good. Obviously, this is going to be a river that's going to run through here and go down there. These little bits here are going to be completely different. So these are literally, like, pretty much everything in his placeholder except for the base at the minute, which I'm slowly working on. So, yeah, these are going to look totally different. I was thinking of having, like, some sort of temple-y kind of, you know, vines hanging off it type look, and probably bring it up a little bit higher so the Whitehall can actually fit under there. And I'm not 100% sure if I want to do this, but I was thinking of tunneling this out until it reaches the river. So you can see at the minute, there's the river that starts here. I was thinking of tunneling through here until we reach the river, and then connecting these rivers up here. So that way I can actually use the Whitehall to get around. Now, obviously, I know I can fly, but it would be pretty cool to be able to sail the Whitehall out of my little area here into, you know, the real world. We would need to set up some sort of defense to stop stuff coming in. So maybe we'd use some doors to do that. I don't know if we've got, I wonder if we have, is it a drawbridge? Have we got Tinker's Mechworks? Oh, we have. Brilliant. All right, so I can use, all right, so I can use drawbridges to do that. That's probably going to be the best way. So we can set up some sort of like opening and closing thing to stop any bad guys getting in. Now, my only other worry that I have, and I really hope this isn't going to happen because it's going to spoil it so much. I'm going to put two lots of... Uh-oh, it's Boulder Dash. I wonder if they're going to come down here. I really hope they're not going to come down here. I haven't had many events, so I'm kind of worried whether stuff's actually going to come down here or not. I've had some slimes. I have had an Epion spawn up there once, but I think that was during Winged Venom event. Yeah, we'll have to see about that one. But my biggest worry is I'm going to put water in here that's going to come up 2 blocks. And I don't know what the spawning conditions are for things like the... I don't mind piranhas. Those are fine. They can go in here if they want. I don't mind the snapping turtles because none of those can come on land. But the things that I don't like are the flying guys that spin around and shoot water blocks at you. Because, one, they shoot water blocks. That's going to destroy any grass that I put in here. And that's going to be an absolute pain. And... well, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's exactly what I don't want to happen. And I don't really have any way of doing it except for just testing it and seeing how it works. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to hope that they don't spawn, whether they need something like maybe 3 deep for them to spawn, like a 3x3. I don't know. If it turns out that they can spawn in 2, I'll try it in 1. But I would like it to be a little bit deeper, because if you just have 1, it doesn't really look right, does it? Because you can see the bottom straight away. So that's what I'm going to try. I'm also probably going to shape this a little bit better, because at the minute it just looks too man-made, doesn't it? Like, this bit here is fine, because this is where the port for the Whitehall is going to be. But around here it looks a little bit man-made. Although, you know, I don't actually mind it that much. I think it just could do with a little bit of a touch-up. Especially hills. They need some proper cultivating to make them look more like hills. hills and these bits here. Now for the house, I'm going to have a house like this. It's going to be, you know, I'm not going to go proper fancy on this one, I don't think, because I still have worries that when there's a cinderfall, they're going to spawn in here and burn the base down. So I'm going to change this wood out for a different material, probably. I have been using some of the carpenter's blocks, because I really like these. Like, check these out, aren't they cool? And the bits along here, the carpenter's wedge slopes, I think they look really nice, and the carpenter's barrier. And the good thing is, all of the carpenter's stuff is able to get put in here as well. So things like the carpenter's ladder, and then there's the, is it the wedge, I think, or the slope? Carpenter's something? Carpenters. I got some of them in there because I've been getting them out of here. So yeah, it's nice that we can do that. I think stuff like the ladder goes in there as well. Let's have a look. Ladder. Yeah, there's the ladder. So that's good because we can transmute all of those to get loads of them, and that's nice. Because the one thing I'd never liked about carpenter's blocks is it had, like, not really an awkward recipe, but it was just a bit strange, wasn't it? You needed the things, you need the sticks to make the carpenter's blocks, and then the blocks make the things, and it was just a bit of a pain in the bum. So seeing that I can mass produce them is really nice. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've got so far. I need to work more on the base, obviously. But today, what we're going to do is I would like to start seeing if I can fill this with water and see if it's going to spawn those guys. If it is going to spawn the guys, we'll get rid of the water really fast and I'll come up with an alternate plan. I did like what someone said in the comments. I haven't tried this. I'm going to give it a go because I don't like the torches being everywhere. You know, who wants torches everywhere in a place like this? So what I was thinking of doing, and this was a really good idea, was taking glowstone and painting it into grass through Ender.io. I have no idea if you can do that. I haven't tried it, but someone brought it up in the comment section. I'm going to take their word for it, and I'm going to give it a try. I think that could be really good. If we could do that, there's no need for torches or anything, because we can just get some glowstone, paint it to look like grass, and then put it in. That's really cheeky, isn't it? But I like it. Now, what I want to do today as well is we're going to take a little trip to the Twilight Forest, because I don't like looking up and seeing that. That just looks ugly as hell, doesn't it? So what I want to do is I would like to try and make a canopy in it, and the best trees for that are the Twilight Forest trees, aren't they? They come, oh my god, there's geo dudes everywhere. Yeah, the Twilight trees are really tall, which is great, because that means I'll have more room, and they have a really big kind of leafy area, you know? So I hope that we'll be able to get some of those and then do that. That's my plan. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go grab some of those. And I want to try and find the mystical biome again. I've been there twice, because I killed the ram the first time. I killed the ram the second time, because it respawned after I redid the Twilight Forest. But I haven't marked it on the map, and it doesn't look any different. So I can... Oh, I just got booted into the Twilight Forest. Well, there you go. Yeah, I've never... wow, he actually proper booted me in the bum. Sent me flying. Yeah, I've never been able to find it by looking on the map, and that makes it really a pain in the bum, because I would like to, I would have really liked to be able to do that. So let's see if we can get a sapling from this, and also whether I can, was that a sapling? Yeah, canopy tree sapling. Brilliant. So I want to get a few of these. And if these got an EMC, they haven't. All right. And another thing that's a little bit awkward with the Twilight Forest is a lot of the stuff doesn't have an EMC value, so I can't mass produce it. I just need to kind of, you know, cut the trees and hope for the best. It might be worth actually going through these a little bit faster. If we make ourselves some shears. There we go. At least we can take the blocks with us as well, can't we? And I think they still drop saplings if I do it this way. Let's have a look. Have we got any? No. We've still got one. I'm hoping it's going to drop some saplings for me if I do it like this way. You know, and you normally do this on a tree, you get saplings still, don't you? Maybe the saplings are just really rare. Either way, it's going to be handy to have these canopy leaves, because if I grow the trees and there's like a little area that's still kind of sticking through, I can place more of these. You just dropped one, didn't you? Yeah. I can place these and make it look a little bit nicer. Now, with the forest that I was talking about, the ram, that's where you can get those like kind of... I don't know what they are. I have no idea what the name of them are, but they're like multicolored little taily things that get on the ground. I would love, absolutely love, to put those around on the ground, because we're going to have flowers and things, and we're going to try and make it look all natural and whatnot, but it would be great to have those. I'm just going to call them foxtails for the time being, until I remember what their name actually is. Actually, do you know what? Let's have a look inside the Twilight Forest thing, see if we can find them. See if we can find what I'm talking about. I think it might be fiddlehead. I think it might be a fiddlehead. I think. And rainbow oak saplings, I think when you take them back, they just grow into regular oak, which is a bit annoying. I think it's fiddleheads. Let's just keep looking. See if we can find them. I'm going to go with fiddleheads. But they grow in like really weird colours, which I really like that. It looks really cool. I'm stuck in the tree. Yeah. So if I could get some of those, that would be great. And then we can put those around on the ground, as well as some other bits. So it's going to look nice once we've got it done, but it is going to take some time. I was also thinking, which is a cheeky way of doing this, and I don't know if I can make it look good, but you know in like the Twilight Forest you get the giant trees, so you get trees like that, but you can get some really big ones, can't you? Because we're going to have a canopy, and you're not going to be able to see the roof, I was thinking of making my own stem, you know, making my own big bark stem that looks like a giant tree, but obviously it won't actually go anywhere. Doesn't that sound pretty cool? You know, if we did that way, I wonder if I can speed this up by using shears and this. Ah, there we go, Vindas. Much better. Just took half the Twilight Forest with us, and that gave me 9 saplings. That's enough. Yeah, so I was thinking of actually building like a trunk like that, but it will only go up to about this high. And then, because you can't see through the leaves, you won't be able to see that up there. So you won't even know that it's not there, if you know what I mean. And that way it will look like there's a giant tree in our underground mole hole. Oh, I think that's going to be great. I'd like to try that. I think it's going to look really good if we can get it right. I also wouldn't mind taking some of these little guys with me. Let's see if we can get some golden lassos. Because we're going to need some, you know, we're going to need some wildlife down in our mole hole, aren't we? So I'm probably going to nick a lot of stuff from the Twilight Forest because the stuff here just really suits it. So if we take like, I want a bunny rabbit, yes. I'll take a bunny rabbit. Cool. And let's take a, oh, look at that little guy. Yeah, come here. I want you. Get in my Pokeball. Get in my Pokeball. Oh man, there's loads of bad guys coming around. Let's just grab a couple more rabbits. Come here. Where have you gone? Oh, there you are. Okay, come here, get in my Pokeball. There we go. Alright, so we got 2 rabbits. I would like a bird. But I don't want a bird that's got all this funky business going on. I want like a regular bird. Let's see. And I don't know whether they're going to despawn or not. That's the only thing that I'm a little bit worried about. I know that when you play something that comes out of a safari net, it won't despawn. But I don't know if it's going to work with a golden lasso, so we'll just test that. And if stuff is going to despawn, then I'll name tag it. Or I could just chunk load the whole area. I think that's obviously another way of doing it. Oh, here we go, little birds. Come here, get in the thing. Get in the Pokeball. Man, you are hard to catch. I need a much better ball for this. Give me a Master Ball. Give me a Master Ball. Oh, that I got it and I clicked it again. All right, 1 bird. Let's get another bird. I want you because you look really cool. You're brown. Come here. Did I catch you? Where have you gone? Where have you? Oh, there you are. Oh, you are really, really hard to get. Are you like right below me? Are you there? You are there. All right, come on. Ah, got ya. Brilliant. All right. So we've got those 2. And I think the last thing I would like to take are some deer, some elk, maybe. Some bigger things to walk around. Stuff that doesn't kill me but looks cool. Maybe even a... No, I don't want a raven. They look a little bit too... don't they? We'll leave the ravens. Let's just see if we can find... Oh, there we go. Cool stuff. We've got some deer. So we'll take you. Actually, no, I don't want you because you're all fugly. Let's take you. And you. There we go. Alright. Cool stuff. So let's go back to the base. Which way is it? It's this way. And then we'll start sorting out the water business. I'm going to make something from BuildCraft that I think is going to be pretty useful for doing this. I haven't used this in a long time, so I'm not 100% sure if this is going to work properly or whether I'm about to flood the place, but it works sometimes, and it's pretty handy for this sort of stuff. I will need to set up a little infinite water source, though. Where's the pool? There it is. I need to remember that there's a guy in my base, isn't there? when we go back. He's just waiting. I don't know what it was. Something booted me in the bum. And it's despawned. Yes. Very nice. It's despawned. Alright, let's put mushroom. I got a mushroom. I got a mushroom. That's nice. Alright, we'll do that. And I guess I'll put these in here as well. And you. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to need a couple of things. I'm going to want, because this area up here is chunk loaded. So I'm going to make 2 ender tanks. And I'm going to change them. So let's do you. I'm going to do that and that. And let's get a rose. Have I got roses? No. Flower? No. Dandelion? Yes. Alright, we'll take some dandelions and get some of you. And I'll just change the middle to yellow. And let's do that again. I thought I got a 2 from that. I didn't realize you only got 1. Alright, there's that. Good stuff. Brilliant. Alright. Now that we got these on yellow, we can change them to produce a water, which is going to be the next one. So I'm going to set up a little infinite water source just around here somewhere. Let's put it over here. Yeah, here we go. Alright, so we'll do that. Let's get some water. Have I got anything that's got infinite water, like, in my thing? I don't think I do. Let's have a look. Water. No. Alright. But I got buckets, haven't I? 1 bucket. I'm going to need another bucket. Have I not got it to a bucket? Wow, I didn't know that. Alright, we'll grab another bucket. Cool, cool. So, and another thing that I would like is to get a... I would like to get a... What would I like to get? I would like to get some pipes that can be mass-produced to VMC. So I would like to see if I can find some of those. Why am I not flying? There we go. That was worrying me for a second there. Alright, let's grab some water. We'll set up a little infinite water source. And then we'll pump that into there, and then I can take it down from there as well. Oh, man, not you. Let's grab these. And we'll see if this works. So, 1, 2, brilliant. But what do you think of the base downstairs? Don't you think it looks pretty cool? I'm really impressed with it so far. It needs a lot of work, like, to get it looking really nice and natural. That's another thing I want. And then we just got to worry about things like stuff spawning, I guess. If I have lots of grass and trees down there, there might be a chance that spriggans can spawn, which is another pain in the bum. So I'm hoping that's not going to happen. But you never really know, do you? Alright, so now we've got that. Let's go ahead and... oh, man. Because I throw stuff in here, I feel like I'm throwing stuff in there. It's really weird. Alright, there we go. So let's get some... It's like a bazillion ways to make infinite water in this, isn't there? So I keep getting confuzzled which one I want to do. We've got extra utilities, haven't we? So let's just use some pipes. Actually, we'll make a node. A liquid transfer node. Yeah. And do these have... These don't have an EMC thing. That sucks. I was really hoping these would have an EMC thing. Okay. And stone slabs. Alright, let's quickly grab a load of these. We'll make this, we'll get this pump in and do it that way. I think that's going to be a good way of doing it. So we need some stone. Let's turn this into these guys. And there we go. Oh, something just blew up outside. We need you. I need some redstone. I'm going to make a couple of blocks of it as well. So there's that. I want to transfer pipe. I need some glass. There we go. So, transfer. There we go. And I want one of these. So I'm going to need a bucket. I'm going to need some iron and some lapis. Cool beans. Do I need any more than that? Yeah, I'm going to need another one for the other side, aren't I? Alright, so now we've got that, we've got that. I don't know if I need a world interaction thing. I might do. It might be worth just making one, just in case. I think. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, we'll make a pickaxe. I haven't got enough. Wow. Sticks. And more iron. There we go. Alright, so we want a wild interaction thingamabob. I might not actually need this, but if I make it, at least I've got a spare, haven't I? And I can use it for EMC as well, which is great. So we're going to want you. And it was something like you, like that, and that. Yeah, there we go, brilliant. So we'll take that, and we'll throw it in here, and then I can stack them up, can't I? So if we do that, and then we'll pop all you in there, because I don't need any of that anymore. Brilliant. Okay, so let's get our little infinite water source up and running. This is going to be good. I'm going to need... we'll just pop you there, I guess. And that. Let's break you. Cool, cool. Has this filled with water? No, it hasn't. Alright, so I think we need one of these. And hopefully it's going to work. Has this deleted the infinite water? Oh, I didn't realise there's a block missing down there. Oh, wow. That would be why. Something blew up underneath there. There we go. Alright, so do I actually need this? 8,000. It's stuck at 8,000. Alright, we'll do that. Let's take you. Alright, so it does need that. Good stuff. Alright, so that's that. And this should be loaded by this. I'm also going to need myself a... I'm going to need a... Oh, I can never remember the name of this guy. BDCRAFT. Let's see if we can find it. Blueprint, filler, builder, architect table. It's none of those. I think it's called a reservoir. Reservoir? No. A something gate. Floodgate. That's the one. Alright, so we need a load of this stuff. Alright, I'm going to get all this together, guys, because you probably don't want to see me crafting for ages. And I'll meet you back down inside the mole hole. Alrighty then, let's have a go and see if this is going to work. This could be interesting. So I'm going to place it here, I think. And we'll pop you there. And we're going to want some liquid going into you, aren't we? So let's put this guy, like, here. I don't know if it's going to work if I put it directly on top of it. Is that going to work? Yeah, it is. Alright, wicked. So that's going to do that. And it's going to fill up. And I think what this is going to do is it's going to fill up a one layer. So if we just leave it and see what happens, it shouldn't go above where it is. And I don't really know how much this is going to fill out. Like, it's still going. You can see that it's still doing its thing, but it should make it all flat water. Yeah, there we go. So let's see how far it's going to go down this way. While it's doing that, I think, what I'm going to do is... Oh, it's going to get stuck on that, isn't it? Let's get rid of you. There we go. Good stuff. It's still going. Yeah, it's still going. Brilliant. Alright, let's put some of these down, shall we? Some of my trees. So we'll try and keep them at a distance, but not too distant, you know? So if I put, like... Where should we test this? Let's kind of test it here, I guess. If I put one there, and like one here, one here, one here. And let's just see how that grows. That should be fine, I hope. Yeah, that should work. Alright, so far so good. We haven't had millions of bad guys spawning, which is always nice. Other than that, look what weird. I can see straight under there. Get rid of you. Good stuff. And that is making its way all the way around. See, look how cool this guy is. I wasn't sure if it needed power, so I brought my lava generator with me. Just to see, oh, now that is going to look cool. That is going to look so good. Oh, yes. I might have to space them a little bit closer together there. And, oh my god, they spawn with bugs on them. That's even better. Fireflies for days. I wonder if they'll spawn with the glowstone dangling off them. Because, you know, in the Twilight, some of them have glowstone dangling off them. It'd be kind of cool if they did do that. I'm going to have to be very careful with these areas, though. So let's, at least for now, get a little bit of light up in here. Until I replace that with glowstone. Oh, that's going to look really, really good once those guys have grown. Yes. Oh, and this is finished. Nice. All right, so that's done this area here. So far, let's put you there. There we go. And grab all these torches. So far we haven't had anything spawn, which is good. Now, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring it up a level, and we'll see how it does with 2 lots. Yeah, if stuff was going to spawn, it would have spawned by now, because the Lycanite's water creatures spawn like a bazillion miles per hour, so we don't have anything to worry about there. So I'll take you. And I'm going to pop you here, and hopefully if I put it here, it's going to do this block below it as well. Because I think it will do everywhere where it can put water out. So if I put like a pipe going to here, it'll put water out above it, and that will do one above it. But I don't really want to do one above it. So if we put it here, it should fill the one below it, and then start pumping out this way. Hopefully. Oh, I got to do that, haven't I? Let's see. Yep. Hey, alright. I'm gonna like this. This is gonna look good if we can get it to work and make sure that we don't have bad guys spawning. I have a horrible feeling that 2 deep is enough for stuff to spawn. Please don't spawn. I'll do anything. Don't spawn. You know what? If stuff's gonna start spawning, I might go into extra utilities and make myself some of those torches. Put together one of those crafting majiggers, a QED crafting thingamabob, and make some magnum torches. I don't know if that's going to stop the Lycanite guys from spawning, but it's really the only other thing I can do if we want to get decent water down here without looking rubbish. Like, sure, I could put stuff over the top of the water, but then there's just going to be millions of guys underneath it, which isn't going to look very good, is it? So I guess that's another thing. But so far so good. I think I'm worrying over nothing at the minute because we haven't had anything spawn. So hopefully it's gonna, hopefully it's gonna be good. Let's get some little guys down here, shall we? Should we get some little midgets? I think it's gonna be nice to lay our midgets down here, and then we'll see if they despawn. So we've got a penguins. I'm gonna save because the next area that I dig out is gonna be a snow area, and that's gonna look amazing. Oh, look, another tree. Nice. And how are they connecting? Are they connected perfectly? Oh, that is literally bang on how I wanted it. Nice. And obviously, if any little extra areas come up, I can just fill them in quickly with the extras that we got. So I think this... Oh, I just heard something just then. It's not in the tree, is it? Or is it above me? It might be above me. Okay. Alright. Got worried then. Started getting worried. I thought I could hear a sprigging or something. No, we're good. We're good. Alright. And, oh, I've brought my jukebox as well. Because I thought it was a little bit dull down here without any music. Let's get a boot on. There we go. Brilliant. And what should we listen to? Let's listen to Some of You. There we go. I like this one. This one sounds all mystical and shizzle. Brilliant. So there's that. Let's get our guys in. And then I think we might call it a day after that. So a tiny bird. Pop you there. Nice. And there is no way for them to get out, which is brilliant. So they can't kind of, disappear. Unless they get stuck in a wall, which very much is probably going to happen. So that. Another tiny bird. Let's put you over here. There we go. And a forest bunny. And another one. Let's put you over here, I guess. Oh, it's like the end of the world outside. It literally is like the end of the world outside. Now our difficulty rating's gone to 194.6. That is going to be deadly. Let me tell you that. All right, there's that one. And we want a... Should I have a mushroom? Oh no, they make a lot of noise, don't they? I prefer the deer for the time being. And then we'll have like 2 deer, a herd of deer. A joint amount of deer, which can go over this way. Yeah. I don't know, but I think this is going to look really cool when it's done. Yeah, there we go. So I need to go get some more of those little tail things. And hopefully these will grow. But look, we got little birds. Got little bunnies. We've got the base looking good. Let's do this. Take you and you. And so far, nothing spawned, which is brilliant. We can place this dirt back down. There we go. Now we'll get all grassed up soon. And I can start working on these areas to try and make them look really cool. Like, I don't know, I was feeling like having like creeper faces or something and making it look all broken and old and disturbed, like some sort of temple-y thing. Oh, it's going to look so good. And to finish the base off, obviously, that's a #1 priority. Someone did say something I found very interesting, and I might do this. It was to make a big, like, scientific area underground where we would have, like, reactors and things, and that's pretty cool. Because we are currently on 39. Yeah, like 39, 40. So I've still got a decent amount of ground underneath me. And we could go all the way down to bedrock. If I did that at bedrock, then we wouldn't have to worry too much about guys spawning, which would be great. So I might actually go ahead and do that. And we can have like a big underground mechanical area of all our machines and things. It would look really good. We'll have some doors that go pew as they open. It's going to be amazing. And then in here, I'm going to make it look all rustic. But the cool thing is, where it's looking all rustic, randomly you'll open like a door and there'll be an ME like controller there. And it'll be like, what? Why is there an ME controller? Like, it'd be really cool, like kind of hidden in there, you know? It's going to look brilliant. And we've got the PAM stuff. I can use all the PAM stuff to kind of deck it out. It's going to look nice. But there we go, guys. That's going to be that for today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure to drop a like. And if you're new to the channel, I urge you to subscribe for more awesome content. Also, if you have any pointers, make sure to drop them in the comment section, because I've been reading that and some of you guys have been coming up with some really cool stuff. We're probably going to go with the underground facility. Let's just hope that stuff doesn't spawn in here. So far it hasn't, so far so good. We'll just have to wait and see. But what do you think of the floodgate? Isn't that a monster? Like, that's just so useful, isn't it? Like, so good. I love it. Sweet. Alright, guys. I'll see you soon for another episode. Have yourself a great day. Have a good one as always. And goodbye.